Hello, everyone. My name is Twanna and I am the owner of Essential Oils Boutique located in Columbus, Georgia, 3878 East Britt David Road. And at Essential Oils Boutique, you'll find natural alternatives for your mind, body, and spiritual well-being. And today, I am going to chat a little bit with one of the product creators who has their product here at Essential Oils Boutique, Mr. Michael Yisrael.
Israel. Yes.
And Mr. Israel creates the herbal deodorant and magnesium oil, and so we're just going to talk a little bit about that. But welcome. And
Shalom,
how are
peace
you?
and blessings.
Good.
Yes.
So first, I just wanted to know, Yahweh Spiritual Seed is the name of the product. Where'd you get that name?
Okay, Yahweh Spiritual Seeds. Well, I named my business after the Creator because that's where I get my creativity from. So, named it Yahweh. I just named it after the Creator because He blessed me with that, the mind to be able to want to do this and go out to the people and get the information out, and being more healthy and just being more about our culture and spiritual. It just means, look it up. It means not just to be spiritual, but spiritually witty. It means wittiness added with that, and seeds. Seeds is I came with seeds because it started out as me, doing agriculture and trying to grow my own food and everything. But in the meantime, also, I realized that it's a lot of the things is like transcends all across the board, from physical, mental, to spiritual. So my business is about pretty much dropping seeds of consciousness on all across, whether it's physical, mental, or spiritual. So all of it goes hand in hand, and it starts with being healthy.
Okay. So I know you are very big on nutrition and growing food and growing fruits and vegetables. So was that your first passion that you started with, and then you moved on to like creating products?
Yeah, I pretty much started with just trying to eat right and be healthy along those lines, and pretty much expanded from there. Yeah, just into a whole bunch of other things. It went from eating healthy, and then from eating healthy, it went to like, okay, eat healthy. Well, I need to grow my own food, and then it went from growing my own food, and then it went from growing my own food into making products and stuff like that.
And so the first product is the herbal deodorant. So you have 3 different scents. So you got a lemon frost, a peppermint lime, and lavender lemon. And I've tried I think I tried the lemon, and it works very well. So it's a great product. Just tell us a little bit about the deodorant and like what's in it, and what to expect when you use it.
Okay, so the main ingredients in it is coconut oil. I named it on the order of, just like they in stores, which one is the most. So it's mostly coconut oil. So it does have a melt factor to it, like 76 degrees melting point for coconut oil. It also has baking soda, and it has arrowroot in it. And arrowroot is the better ingredient instead of using cornstarch, because cornstarch, Monsanto and everybody had like a monopoly on the corn here and stuff. So everything corn is pretty much be GMO. So so instead of, I didn't want any GMO products in it, and so I took it a step further and ordered arrowroot. Instead of just using cornstarch because a lot of people, like, you can find online about people saying that the main ingredients to make deodorant deodorant, they use cornstarch. Like I said, I took it a step further and used arrowroot, and also lemon juice, and essential oils are the only things that I use to scent the deodorant with. It applies like lotion.
It's like Tussie. That's what I tell people.
Yeah, well,
you just put your finger in there and you rub it on, and that's it.
That's my mom and my aunt and them. They say that, like, you know, that's a little bit before my generation. So I was like, Tussie,
you
yeah.
use Tussie? Oh,
Nah, it is funny. Like okay, I made a product that's like something that's from there, but and it's funny to me too that it's like, cause I like that's what spiritual seeds is about us returning to our culture. So we want to go back and use like natural products that we, you know, that they use. And then I don't know what Tussie was made out of back then, but hopefully it was maybe something way more natural, and then maybe it's close to this. So, you know, if everybody aware of that, then I'm glad that it reminds somebody of.
Well, it was Tussie was just it just came in a jar. It was like a red one, a blue one, but then they started making it like in a spray and stuff like that. But it was just the deodorant that you have to stick your finger in and put it on. You know, like as opposed to now you got the sticks and you know all that fancy stuff. But that's what I tell people. It's just like Tussie. You just stick your finger in there and rub it on. You know, but really. I think that's a more natural way to apply deodorant because you're touching, you know, like we need to start getting back into the physical healing, like touch therapy, you know, and you touching your own skin, that's healing yourself just in itself. So, you know, we just gotten away from all of those things that
we don't want to touch nothing no more. Like, and I think that is good. Like you said, like that's funny you said that. I didn't even think about it that way, but I looked at it like as in like the reason why we don't touch stuff no more is because that's a clear indicator on the chemicals that they use and stuff. So if you don't want to touch it on your hand, you don't want to touch it, you don't want to apply it with your hands. So we're used to applying chemicals on our skin, but we're putting it on our skin anyway. So we fail to realize that our skin just absorbs like anything we pretty much put on it. So like even regardless if you just put it under your arms, we are basically poisoning ourselves. So the aluminum gets in through the regular deodorants out there that's on the market that you can get anywhere, Walmart and stuff. You put that under your arm and you're absorbing this, and it's being connected to cancer with the aluminum. So, but like this, like I said, what I made is something that's pretty much edible. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't eat it. It tastes funny, you know, because of the essential oils and everything, but everything in it is like, it's not going to harm you if ingested or whatever. So, yeah, just put it on with your finger. I open it up. When I get out the shower, and I just put my finger in there. It don't take much either. Just get like a little bit and then just rub it in like lotion. Just whoop.
And then a lot of people ask, well, is it going to, keep me, is it going to hold and all of that stuff? And, with the antiperspirants that they have now, what that's really doing is just blocking your pores so that you don't perspire. And your body needs to perspire. You're supposed to sweat. That's how your body releases the toxins and things like that in the dirt. So when you're using those antiperspirants, all it's doing is just making sure that you don't sweat. So imagine just all of that stuff just getting blocked in. And then you got, that's how a lot of people get the overgrowth of cells because the body is
like the pimples and stuff under their arms and stuff. Yeah.
So, when you're using a natural deodorant, you have to understand that your body is going to function normally, but the arrowroot powder and the baking soda is what is going to help with just absorbing the perspiration, And
I didn't use much of that in there, but like you say, it's kind of like my product is kind of oily. Well, like I said, it is applied just like that, like oil, where you could it's pretty much like moisturizing your underarms at the same time getting the anti-deodorant effects for it, you know what I mean, like that. The active ingredient also in it was like the lemon juice actually kills the bacteria that causes odor. So I think that's the secret to it. So to speak, it gives it its medical strength attribute to the deodorant. It brings that to the table, because if it's killing the actual bacteria that's causing the odor, then that's what makes it last over 24 hours. It's gonna last, it works. Like, so and I have people that actually say that they have the, you know,
The
the
stinkiest.
stinky arm syndrome. They it's so many different names people call it, but they sweat. They say they sweat a lot. They want to know that they have the sweaty armpits, and you know they get stinky real easy, and it works for them. So so.
Yeah, so if you have not tried the herbal deodorant yet, this is the deodorant that you should try. Yahweh's Spiritual Seeds. And you know, we'll let you know where you can get it from at the end. So now let's talk about this beautiful thing in the bottle. I just learned about this from Michael, and I just started using it. And it is magnesium oil. So what is magnesium oil?
Okay, magnesium oil is made from magnesium chloride flakes and water. Boiled water. You can use, you know, they say use distilled water to when you do it or whatever. But you know, you boil the water, or you could boil the distilled water, but it still has to be, the water has to be hot. So you know, to mix the chloride flakes into the water, and to how you get this magnesium oil out of it. And what magnesium oil does is, like, I want to say, like, it's a new thing, and we're gonna do, like, I guess, like you said, we was gonna do like another video like about that, because magnesium oil, it covers like a lot of it. Like we're like, us as a nation, they say, like, if you can do your own research, look up magnesium deficiency of America. They say we're like over 80% of Americans are magnesium deficient. And so when you look at that, you be like, we're 80. So that comes from diet. That's number one. That magnesium is in plants, and you know, and that's where we should be getting our vitamins and minerals from naturally anyway, through our diet. 75% of our diet should be fruits and vegetables. That's another holistic class. But also, so by us eating that, that's where we get our magnesium from. So that's why we're deficient, because we only eating so much processed food and meat and stuff that doesn't have this mineral in it that our body needs. Now, this mineral deficiency causes a plethora of ailments.
Yes.
So she looked it up,
Yeah.
and when I looked it up, I saw, I was like, wow. So it's like I'm talking about everything they talk. You know, I don't really believe in ADHD, but that's on there. I'm talking about diabetes is on there, arthritis, allergies, depression, hypertension. Man, like, you could just go down the list. Migraines, yes, all of that. It's like it's from magnesium deficiency. And then, like I said, when it hit me, and I just was making it, I made it, you know, I don't know what made me actually make it, to be honest with you. Like, I think what made me make it was I wanted to add it to my deodorant, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought that it would be cool, you know, since it being the magnesium oil, and oil, the best place, one of the best places to absorb oil, you said, it was like, was the armpits, right? And, you know, to be able to get, for energy purposes, because it says for people that's, you know, lethargic and low on energy, you know what I mean, magnesium oil helps. I use it and it does work, and I have like other people that already use it, they say it actually gave them energy boost, and after they said it, then I actually was like, hold on, let me see for myself, like actually spraying on me, and it actually does. So yeah, but like I said, that's due to us, our lack, because you will gain your energy back by just eating fruits and vegetables.
But then not only does it give you energy, if you have a problem sleeping, then it helps you rest well too, which is very interesting, because there's another herb that I was, foti root, which is also called hishu. It is a herb that helps you that gives you energy, and then it also helps you with sleeping. And I was like, that's kind of weird, because usually, you know, in the traditional medical things. You're taking something to go to sleep, and then you're taking something else to, wake you up. But this one thing, it just does both.
It does both. You know what? I think it's a balance because, like, just off of my logic, I look at it like this. Just like, okay, when you're like dealing with children, I'm gonna use like my son for example because he has a lot of energy. Like he's like on go. Like you don't want to give him a nap. You give him a nap, he's going to like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, and I'm talking about just a 30-minute nap.
Mm-hmm.
So like, but like his energy, the energy that he has, automatically really makes him tired.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that maybe it gives us energy to go through the day, and the more we do during the day with the energy that we have, by the end of the day, it's time to wind down and help us sleep better. By just because, like me, when I used to like exercise a lot, like on a regular basis, like daily, like I noticed that we sleep better when you exercise, and I think that's because you're using your energy, and so it makes you tired. So like maybe that's how I work.
Mm-hmm. And I mean that makes sense too because before I understood herbs and things like that, I just knew about them 5-hour energy shots where, in the morning time, everybody waking up, they going to the gas station, drinking the 5-hour energies or the energy drinks. And then at night, they having a hard time with sleeping. So then they taking sleeping medicine and stuff like that. But the body doesn't need that. You don't really need to give your body all of that sugar and that caffeine when on the earth are, the plants and the herbs and, the minerals like the magnesium that does it naturally for us. So I tried it yesterday and I tried it this morning, so I'm still awake. So it must be working. I don't know.
Oh, you usually take naps?
No.
Oh, okay. So you're a nap person, like, oh, it worked. Like, yeah, well, if you're a nap person, then you don't need a nap, then you know it worked. But yeah, like.
Yeah, but I'm all for just using anything that's natural. Like today, I'm in here and I just drink different teas just to see what it does. I read the benefits, and if more than likely the benefits are positive, so I say, hey, why not put it into my body, because I remember when I used to go out to the club and they would bring around shots and I just be, taking the shot. I don't ask no questions.
You don't ask no questions.
Yeah,
it seemed like when somebody trying to give you something healthy, it's all like, oh, is it gonna kill me? Is it gonna
exactly?
Why all of a sudden you worried about something gonna kill you now? Like
you're not trying to ask the bartender, well, what's the ingredients in that? You just take it. But when
it got a big skull with X on it
exactly.
like this.
So for and that's about changing our mindset. Starting to understand how the body works and starting to appreciate what God has put on the earth for us to use. And so that's what we're here for. And you can get the herbal deodorant, the magnesium here at Essential Oils Boutique in Columbus. You also ship it.
Yeah, I'm working on shipping it. I want to get more into that. But like I said, in the summertime, it's not really a good product to ship due to the coconut oil. But I'm working on that. I'm thinking shipping it in styrofoam.
But they can definitely get the magnesium shipped.
Yeah, they can definitely get that shipped. Yes.
So that'll be available sometime soon for shipping when.
Everything is available. Like just I'll go on order basis. Like like you call me, or you make the order. You inbox me, email me, and I'll try and make it special order. I'll just get it to you. I try and get it to you. If you want the deodorant, just understand that it's not really that it'll make the product go bad by melting, but it won't. It pretty much will. You can whip it back up as long as you bring it back to like the consistency of like in between. I would say 70 and 76 degrees. But like under 76 degrees, you want to keep it. And probably above 70 degrees to where you can whip it to where it can be applied like a lotion or oil form.
Well, in the wintertime, once it gets cold, then we're going to do some massive shipping.
Yeah.
So y'all just get ready for that. But in the meantime, you know, you can come in if you're local here in Columbus, come by and pick you up some deodorant and definitely get you some of the magnesium oil as well. But
I say yes, ma'am.
oh, but yeah, we thank you so much for just hanging out with us for a few, and holla at us. See you
Shalom.
later.